Greetings and welcome to the Introduction to Astronomy. In this week's Astronomy of Other Cultures, we will begin our look into Chinese astronomy and do a quick summary of that today. And then over the coming weeks, we will move on to specific astronomers. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, when we think about the history of astronomy, names from Greece and Renaissance Europe often come to mind. But for more than 2,000 years, China maintained one of the most continuous, systematic, and influential astronomical traditions in human history. From the 4th century BC to the 17th century, Chinese astronomers carefully observed the sky, recorded celestial events, and developed sophisticated models of the heavens, many of which were unmatched anywhere else in the world at that time. This series will explore that remarkable tradition. In China, astronomy was never just an academic pursuit. It was deeply connected to governance, agriculture, and philosophy. The sky was believed to reflect the harmony or disorder of the empire itself. Astronomers were government officials responsible for maintaining calendars, predicting eclipses, tracking comets, and interpreting celestial omens. Accurate astronomy was essential for determining the planting seasons, religious rituals, and even the legitimacy of emperors. This close connection ensured careful long-term observations that continued across dynasties. One of the greatest contributions of Chinese astronomy is its detailed observational record. Chinese astronomers documented solar and lunar eclipses, sunspots, comets, meteors, novae, and supernovae with exceptional precision. Some of these records provide the only historical evidence we have for major astronomical events, including stellar explosions observed over 1,000 years ago. These observations were recorded consistently over centuries, creating an unmatched archive of the changing sky. Centuries before telescopes, Chinese astronomers compiled detailed star catalogs and celestial maps. They divided the sky into regions and identified hundreds of stars, carefully noting their positions and movements. These systems were independent of Western constellations and reflect a distinct way of understanding the cosmos. This work laid foundations for positional astronomy and influenced how later astronomers approached celestial mapping. Chinese astronomers also developed advanced instruments to observe the sky. These included armillary spheres, sighting tubes, and water-powered astronomical clocks that tracked the motions of the heavens. Precision engineering allowed astronomers to improve accuracy over time and refine their models of celestial motion. Such instruments represent early steps toward observational astronomy as a quantitative science. By the Ming Dynasty, Chinese astronomy intersected with mathematics, music, and physics. Figures such as Zhu Zhayu explored precise measurement systems, calendar reforms, and the mathematical structure of musical tuning, work that paralleled developments happening independently in Europe. This period represents a transition toward a more analytical understanding of nature. The story of Chinese astronomy reminds us that science is not a product of a single culture or era. It is a global human endeavor built on observation, patience, and curiosity. The careful records kept by Chinese astronomers continue to support modern astronomy today. So let's take a look at a summary here and what we've looked at. So in this series, we'll explore lives and discoveries of individual Chinese astronomers, from Gan Di in the 4th century BC to Zhu Zhayu in the 17th century. and see how their work shaped humanity's understanding of the universe. This is the story of a sky watched carefully century after century.